Okay, now this one is going to be a disturbing one, guys. All right. We're going to talk about human meat. And I know, it sounds crazy, right? But you may have come across this already after the release of the Epstein files. And we're going to talk about it in today's video. We're going to watch a couple of videos, right? We're also going to look at this lady, Karyna Shuliak, who is supposed to be Epstein's late girlfriend. She said they sacrificed children to Lucifer. It's an entire cult. We already know that Nicki Minaj is also saying the same thing. But some people are saying that this isn't the real person or the real Karyna Shuliak. So we're going to look into that because we got to do the fact checking and all of that, guys. All right. But before we do, please like, comment and subscribe. All right, guys. That will definitely be appreciated. Without further ado, let's just get into the video. So the first video we're going to watch is from a creator called The Paranormal Files, right? And he's talking about, as you can see on the screen, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to upset the YouTube algorithm, right? But that's what he's talking about in this video, right? And the second one we're going to look at is also talking about this, but it's different code words. So I don't know. We're going to look at this video. It's a very short video, so stick with me to the end. And then after that, we're going to tackle the whole Karyna Shuliak thing and pull up what I found on Twitter, whether things might not be what they seem, but ultimately, the stuff in this video is going to tell a story. All right, guys. And you can choose to believe it or not. I believe that these things happen, whether these people are doing it or not. Right? These things do happen. This is why the Bible condemns it. But let's get into the video.
Epstein and his friends consume human meat. Did they eat babies?
Right. I think I should move myself out of the way so that you can actually see the subtitles and make it more of a pleasant experience. All right, guys. But yeah, let's go.
Epstein and his friends consume human meat. Did they eat babies? Well, I have some shocking new things to show you. First of all is this email exchange sent in July of 2009. I do not know who this was sent to and who Jeffrey was talking to, but as you can see, somebody at the bottom writes Jeffrey and says, LOL, I don't know if cream cheese and baby are on the same level. And then they talk about a schedule and a fuel explosion. I don't know what that even means. But yeah, disturbing. I don't know if cream cheese and baby are on the same level. I mean, babies are babies. Cream cheese is a food that you eat, obviously. And then above that, Epstein writes back, there are millions of babies, very little good vegetable cream cheese. So you can make of that what you will, but to me, it really seems like they're discussing eating babies. I mean, I don't really know what to make of that. There's also a lot of what seems to be coded speak in the Epstein files dealing with muffins. For example, here's one email found in the files that says, hey Lynn, can you please make sure I have some muffin batter and baked muffins to take with us tomorrow to the ranch? Thanks. Then here's another email. T passed on your rude Easter creature movie. Thought you might like Nutty. I doubt he is up to your normal muffin standard. Hope to see you soon. Whatever that means. Here's another one you can pause to read if you'd like. The other thing he would like to change is the size of his muffins. Could you please bake the muffins for Mr. Epstein, make them smaller in size? Your muffin proportions are good. However, they should have no brown sugar on the top. Then again, woohoo, I'm so happy for you. Gobble down a muffin, take a nice long shower, and crawl into bed. Just such a strange email. And this one's pretty bizarre. Hi Sonam, Jeffrey might come back to New York, June, yada yada. I think we should get the muffin ingredients on the airplane this Friday, June 8th, just in case. Do any of the ingredients expire quickly or will all be okay until June 20th? Then in response, there's nothing that will expire quickly and all the ingredients will be ready by tomorrow and will get in airplane this Friday. Then super, thank you. So what the hell kind of muffin are they talking about here? What kind of muffin do you have to fly in ingredients for from God knows where? What type of ingredients get into an airplane? What's up with all of the speak of muffin? There's tons of mentions of pizza, tons of mentions of muffins in these emails. And to me and many others online, this looks to be code speak. Obviously, I don't think they're talking about actual muffin ingredients here, unless there's some super bougie, incredibly sensitive muffin that only the super elite uber rich know about and eat on a regular basis. And yeah, it goes back to messages like this: millions of babies, very little good vegetable cream cheese. And it really makes you wonder what all these people were eating when they were hanging out with Epstein and his gang of ghouls.
So, as you can see, pretty weird stuff. That one's debatable. People could argue. Well, I don't know what they could argue, but it's not as explicit as the next one that we're going to look at, right? The next one seems a bit more creepy and a bit more believable, that they're talking about something like, you know, meat, right? In my opinion, just my opinion. All right, guys. But yeah, it does come off a little bit weird. The next video is by Asmongold, right? Asmongold. He's a very famous influencer and he's been making a lot of Epstein videos. So we're going to look into this one. But again, this one's a bit more disturbing, in my opinion, right? Just my opinion. Let's see what he's got to say in this one. Then we'll get into it.
Wait, what? Hope you are feeling better. Did we analyze the jerky? Why didn't we get jerky this week? I also added more to the jerky and ginger lemongrass. Thank you so much. Super cool. Beef jerky, delicious. Jojo is here and we'll walk the jerky over to Jeffrey. We'll walk the jerky over to Jeffrey. Why would jerky walk around? Why would it do that? Delicious lunch, beef jerky. Steve and I are very grateful above all for your friendship. Some of these emails are so wholesome, aren't they? It's too bad they eat kids. A small insulated bag would be fine. I don't remember checking it. No need for crazy amounts of ice. One should do. There is one bag of beef jerky in the fridge. Please get it. Also, Blank has more at her place. Please get it from her as well. I suppose it needs to be in a cold, insulated bag. Just wanted to touch base about jerky. J.E. said he was going to start eating regular food again, so he might be eating less jerky. He said he has 6 bags of it in a downstairs freezer. Why would you freeze jerky? Steve needs a 6 to 8 ounce portion of jerky. I gave you all the jerky we had, and it lasted only half the amount of time it was meant to. I felt like it was more important for you to have the jerky to eat during my time off. My plan is to make a batch before I leave for LSJ, and some of that will go to Steve, and the rest will go to you at LSJ when I arrive. Little St. James Island. That's what LSJ must mean. So logically, that means that they were doing this off of the island. Steve Hansen is sending jerky to your attention overnight. I believe it should be enough to get him through. Jeffrey Epstein is asking to bring him more jerky. I'm flying in on Friday. I will bring jerky. Is there a time I could come say hi and drop off the beef jerky? And that's from Jeffrey Epstein. Francis has time to come tomorrow. Show me how to make it. Jerky class anyone. He will bring you to taste his new jerky recipe from the restaurant. He sends a warm hello. He's working at a restaurant called guys, the restaurant's called Cannibal and Cooks. Wait for it, beef jerky and steak. Can Blank make some jerky? I think we should landscape all around the house to use the water if possible, if the main house is not enough. Are there any recorded images of Jeffrey Epstein with beef jerky at all? No, there are no recorded or publicly known images of Jeffrey Epstein with beef jerky. Who sends beef jerky to a lab for analysis? Wait, what? I was looking for the beef jerky as I knew it was in my suitcase, and I thought that maybe I left it on the beach, only to find a small plastic bag near my dog's bed. I'll email Francis to make us some more, as I need 6 to 8 ounces to send to the lab, and I'll forward to Francis the info to send to the lab directly. Guys, I think something's going on. What's this here? Karyna Shuliak, apparently it's his last girlfriend who's active on Twitter right now. Check the mail names for her.
Wait, so what can be so exciting about muffins and beef jerky? And stick with me, guys, because we haven't finished yet. We haven't finished that. But this whole muffins and beef jerky, well, I'm not sure. And they're talking about walk the jerky over. Are they eating animals or are they eating humans? Are they eating dogs? Are they eating humans? What are they actually eating? It looked like the dog ate one of these packets of beef jerky. He mentioned a restaurant in that as well. So we're going to look at that. Cannibal and Cooks. Cannibal and Cooks restaurant. Let's actually see if this is a real restaurant. Cannibal and Cooks restaurant. Is this a real restaurant in the US somewhere? A restaurant called Cannibal and Cooks. Francis has time to come tomorrow to show me how to make it. Jerky class anyone. He will also bring you a taste of his new jerky recipe from the restaurant and sends a warm hello. He is working at a restaurant called Cannibal and Cooks. Wait for it. Beef jerky and steak. He has time at 3 p.m. tomorrow. So obviously that's referring to the tweet. I thought this was gonna says the chef is said to cook beef jerky and steak. Is there a restaurant called Cannibal and Cooks? Because I don't see it on. There are restaurants called Cannibal. A popular chain of brasseries in Amsterdam, Netherlands, known for high quality meat burgers and meaty madness theme. But it is not a literal cannibal restaurant. So I can't find this Cannibal and Cooks restaurant. So if it is an official restaurant, maybe it's some kind of underground restaurant. I don't even like putting these kind of things in my search history, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, there's some weird happenings going on in the Epstein files, is it not? Is it not? Alright, let's finish this, then we'll get into the Karyna Shuliak.
Oh boy, oh boy. People are saying this is Jeffrey Epstein's last girlfriend. And this is the same name as inside of the files. And her name change hasn't occurred since 2017, before the files released. After years of silence, the truth. Jeffrey was innocent. Really? Like, he just a good boy? He didn't do nothing wrong? Trapped by powerful people who silenced him. I was his last confidant, and I have the evidence that they're still hiding. I'm not suicidal, just in case. You'll know the whole truth soon. They sacrificed children to Lucifer. It's an entire cult. Jeffrey got involved in their operation for financial reasons and to obtain Combraprat, but never participated in the rituals. Oh, what is this here? I'll pull this one up and see it. That's crazy. She cooked in the brain? Maybe. She ate the brain? Yeah, maybe she did. Wire transfer request form. A 65-gallon... Guys, 655-gallon sulfuric acid with fuel and insurance charge? They are dissolving bodies.
Dissolving bodies. What else would you need a 64-gallon drum and a bunch of sulfuric acid for? Is that what they use to dissolve bodies in? Guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think? Is muffins and jerky flesh, human flesh specifically? Is that what they're talking about? Because beef jerky, for example, beef jerky is dried out meat. I don't know why you would need ice or anything for beef jerky. It's already dried out. It's cured meat. Well, that's what it is in the UK anyway. Right now we have Karyna Shuliak. Right, and we're also going to search her official handle as well. Alright, but let's go over here. So we have Karyna Shuliak. This is the first thing that comes up when I put her name in, right? You've got people saying that it's a scam. So you have Karyna Shuliak account have almost 99% probability to be a scam. Do not fall for it. She has said nothing reliable on any fact yet, and she is now raising money for the victims, or for the victim. Be wise. Don't fall for this. We have, based on my checks, there's no verified information confirming that is the official account of Karyna Shuliak, who was linked to Jeffrey Epstein. She has maintained a low profile, no official social media. She doesn't have many followers as well when I looked on the thing. But we have this picture here of the real Karyna Shuliak. I believe it's believed to be the real Karyna Shuliak. I'm not sure where it's from, but she's also pictured in here with Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle. This is the prince's, Prince Harry's wife, right? She's the princess. Epstein established secret trust just 2 days before his death. That's allocating 100 million to his Belarusian girlfriend, Karyna Shuliak, along with a diamond ring. Mario Naufal, who's credible, or whether he's credible in regards to this anyway. Who knows? But he says, impersonator alert. There's an account going viral for claiming to be Karyna Shuliak, Epstein's last girlfriend. Mia Alex Jones requested an interview. She accepted. But when I asked her to confirm her identity, she got upset and defensive. Let's read these messages. Hey, when are you available? I'd like us to chat beforehand. What time zone are you in? Hello, Karyna. I'm in Dubai. Sure, happy to have a call. Do you have WhatsApp? I understand it's already late. Where are you? But for me, it's only 4:30 in the afternoon, so it might be better to schedule the live for tomorrow. It's fine with me tonight. I work US hours, always traveling. Okay, cool. Let's schedule a live for 7 p.m. Confirm what's the best email, blah, blah, blah. Sure, send me your WhatsApp number. I'll call you shortly. Well, it says here, hello, Karyna, free for a call. Important I verify your identity. She says, sure, send me your WhatsApp number and I'll call you shortly. 2:16 a.m. And then 2:17, you have, are you free now? And we don't get a response. Let's go to the next screenshots. Hey, when are you available? I'd like us to chat beforehand. Hello. Okay, this is the same. This is the same message. What did I do? What did I do? Why is this? Oh, okay. Should we do that? Okay, let's do that. Sure, you're sending me your WhatsApp number. I'll call you shortly. What are you posting? Are you kidding? Hello, Karyna. We just found out you promoted a crypto coin. Also asked people to join the Telegram group. We spoke to journalists who spoke to your lawyer and said this account is fake. It's important to confirm your identity ASAP. Are you free? Okay. Okay. And that's the blue tick Karyna Shuliak account. The one we looked at, did it have a blue tick? Let's have a look. At Karyna Shuliak. Let's have a look. Did I spell it correctly? Karyna Shuliak. At Karyna Shuliak. That's the right one, right? At Karyna Shuliak. That is her at, right? Okay. Jeffrey Epstein's last girlfriend is going viral on Twitter. Okay, when he used to sacrifice children to Lucifer, and that is an entire cult. She's now posting how she's not suicidal. We'll soon learn the whole truth. Okay, so a crypto coin's been made on it as well about her. I don't know. Does it look like the account is gone? People are saying it's a fake account. Please DM me. Oh, got Candice Owens. We'll let the public know if it's real or fake. Okay, so this could well be a fake account, you know. But it doesn't take away all the information that was in those videos about the human meat, guys. Let me know what you think about the whole human meat stuff. But what is going on? What is going on? Bearing in mind, there's millions of pages of these Epstein files, right? And let's say it could take years for you to read all of them. But there's some interesting stuff coming up that were covered on the channel. And yeah, this is a very interesting one with the whole, I mean, this is interesting as well. And so I believe it is actually Epstein's ex-girlfriend. It actually is his ex-girlfriend, right? Whether the account is real, that's another question, right? But we also have Meghan Markle chilling with Epstein's ex-girlfriend. Is that crazy or is that crazy? Is there something we need to know? I'm not going to say that kind of thing. All right, guys, because I won't want to get in trouble. And you know what? The Bible says that you shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. And this is why a lot of the things that I actually believe or have heard about that could be true, I probably won't talk about it. I may react to other people's videos on it, but I wouldn't want to bear false witness against my neighbor. Something that's not true, that something, accuse someone of something that's not true, because even if the evidence is compelling, you know, because ultimately, unless there's a conviction there, right? Or unless it was, the evidence was compelling, like we see with Jay-Z, the FBI stuff, and so on. But it's all speculation. And it's all entertainment, guys. That's all I've got for you in this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the little bell for notifications. And yeah, I will see you next time.